We're
I want to
saying,
eat sag. I want to eat maki di roti and
yeah,
shit.
but you wanna be able to help the Jut farmers brand their own, right?
Yeah,
And
like I
sell
wish
it
that
and
they
make
were.
it corporate. They need to corporate make themselves present themselves as corporate than just being a Jut farmer.
Yeah, like I would say that they don't need to be like white people, but I would say that like if they just put more creativity in what they're doing, maybe they can do a little more like rather than just rely on MSP, maybe they could open up little shops themselves, or maybe they could try other lanes like breeding dogs or whatever. I don't fucking know. Like I'm not in there enough to know and try to act
In the
smart as I know.
agriculture sector, there's so much. There's
Yeah,
so
like I'm just saying like I feel like it depends on what you're close to. Like if I own land, what am I gonna do, right?
Mhm.
That's like if I'm in Canada and I own land. Now it depends on where you are. If you're in like a cold area and what's the most profit you can get out of that, right? Like what can you do there? I would rather open a gas station or some shit. You know what I mean? Like that's just me. What I would do with the property, like so it just depends on where you are, and it also depends on what you can do. Like if you have land that's already being farmed and this is the maximum that you can get out of it. But what if you have a plot somewhere else? Maybe you turn that plot into something else, right? Like
But these guys
a lot
have
of guys. Sorry, go
this.
ahead.
This is affecting the poor farmer, not the wealthy farmer who owns a lot of land and is producing at a high level. This is affecting the poor farmer, majority of them, right? So if your land doesn't have any value, you can't build anything on it. It's sitting in the middle of nowhere, wherever it's like, I don't know how much it is, a couple of $1,000s, right? Um, what can you do with it? You have to, the best thing you can do is grow something there and produce something on that land and flip it corporate style.
Yeah, like, but well, what's really happening there is that they're just giving it at the Mondays, the government run Mondays and shit, right? Like
Exactly.
they are giving it to bidders and shit like that,
Like,
but the
why
people
don't
that
they
get cut
become
off
their
of
own
it.
brand than basmati rice, putting it in a bag and selling it?
Yeah, like that's what I'm wondering too. Like I don't know enough about the rules and the laws and all that shit. Like why they can't
Like,
do
how
that.
creative can you get with your farming? What's the
Yeah,
limit? Like, what
yeah,
can you grow? Can you grow mangoes?
yeah. And like I said, even if they're growing as many things as they can grow, there's still more opportunity than just like
Of course, we talked about cannabis years ago about this.
yeah, like they could be teaching people, they could be making video, they could be do filmography. Like there's so much shit you can do with the land that you already have that I feel like they're probably not doing that might help create more lanes of income for what they're doing.
Yeah.
I just think when you just rely on just that like that grow it and drop it off and that's it. Like I'm not saying I'm thinking like majority of people that's what they do probably, right? Like
Yeah,
if
they
you're
have a
saying the
muddy. They
poor
take the.
farmer, the guy
So
has
right now they
guaranteed
have. They're
price.
saying the middleman is completely cut, right? And it's just the farmer and the corporates. And now they made a law where the farmer can go to any state and sell his product, right?
Yeah, but
Before
that's all
the
cap. That's all
middleman,
cap because
the
that's
middleman
all
wasn't
cap.
able to.
Yeah, so
The
that's
farmer
all
was
cap.
always able to.
Yeah, exactly. He can do that now.
Yeah, he could do that before too, but they just made
Yeah.
this law up and wrote it down, right?
Yeah, so they're trying to act like they're helping you, but they're not,
They're
right?
setting up regulations on something that like they're making their own commandments up, man.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with it, bro. Like I said, I don't know the most about
No,
everything.
they know best because they're there. They're in the climate. They know what's going on. Like they know more than anybody. It's happening to them,
Yeah, and that's why I
right?
support them, bro. So
I
I
do
let
too,
them
man.
take
I
the
know
lead,
I know
and I'm
Bobby
just
don't
here to
fuck
spread
around.
the right news and shit, like all the good shit that's happening there, bro. All these dope reporters that are popping up, man. Like, you know,
So why do you only see Bobby at these protests and where the hell are all the kids? Are they busy like partying and Snapchatting and shit?
I feel like I feel like they're just the older generations really just like controlling the narrative, and they're really trying to have their image as them and as them and their wives. And you know, I feel like they want to control the atmosphere, the aggression, the testosterone in the room. Like they want it to be at a very like high level. They don't want no ratchet shit, bro.
And the risk of, I guess, like losing the next generation or
Yeah,
going to
like they
jail.
rather risk themselves. Like it's the older guys being like, yo, this is the way we live. We wanted to stay like this, and we don't like what you did. And yeah, the sons are probably helping in some way and stuff, but I mean, there's other shit that has to be done too, right? Like they got to go back and work too. So they got shit people running it back home, and a lot of people are doing 10-day shifts or 20-day shifts. Like, yo, bro, in 20 days you're gonna rotate. Different family member goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
One family member comes back, they swap, right? The guy drives the truck back, one guy pulls it back up and back and forth, and like
They ain't
that,
leaving.
yeah, they got plans, bro. Like, and it's like, I'm proud of I'm proud of them. I'm proud of my people and shit. Like, it's a big fight against a big corporation and a crazy government, a corrupted government. But I mean,
It is. It
who better
is.
than these? Who better than these people? They got all the discipline and all the lessons from the history and shit. So let's see, man. Like, let's see what they can do. And I think they already won. They already got unity. And yeah, bro, we the dopest, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
everybody else, bro.
And a lot of singers have been standing up, but I'm like, yo, where are those jet tracks at now? You know,
Who you talking about? Which judge?
I'm
What
not, I'm
judge?
not, I'm just saying. I've heard a lot of. I heard a lot. It just got quiet. The jet anthems.
I mean, I think the Kasan anthems are the new vibe, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I like that word. It's more. It feels more censored. Kasan.
Kasan?
Kasan is like everyone. Jat feels
Yeah,
like yo. Punjab Jat,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah,
yo.
yeah. Jat feels like the cast and shit.
Yeah, but shout out to everyone in Haryana as well, man. Like they're at it too. But Punjab started this.
Yeah, no, respect to everybody that's down,
Yeah,
right? It affects them all. So I
I
mean, it
think
affects everybody in the
UP's in
world,
there.
but it affects the whole world. But at least if you got people
South
around
Indians
you
too,
that are
man.
down, it helps. Like, I mean, like, yo, once Walmart came to Punjab and fucking McDonald's popped up and this and that, like what they expect was gonna happen. Those were the flags of like, yo, it's coming. Like,
Yeah, the
like,
westernization of my
yeah, man.
bend.
Yeah, like, yo, bro, like I said, bro, I want to eat sog when I go there. I want parote
Yo,
anytime,
I
every
love
night and
that.
shit.
And
Like lassi and shit. Like, yo, they're trying to
yeah,
extinct
and yo,
lassi. Like,
nothing's
come on,
changed.
bro.
Nothing
Yeah,
changed for like
yeah,
20 years, and you go back and you're like, wow, right?
yeah. And things do change, but
In
it's
the
just
city,
enough. It's just enough. Yeah, exactly. Like you get
yeah.
Wi-Fi in the pen now. You get like it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
enough.
These
Like it's not
these
like super shit.
these
Yeah,
aunties are napping with their iPhone now on the manja,
yeah, yeah,
right? You know,
yeah, bro. Right? Like
like
it,
it's digital, but
it's great, bro. Like
it's just
you can't the whole world can't be on the same wave. Like that's my opinion.
yo, but that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, I know, bro. Like one nation, one